This is Cindy with Quantum Kaleidoscope. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, I'm going to do a pick a card for March. Okay, the deck I was going to use is not there. Okay, yes, there's a deck right there, but I mean, this is tarot. Okay, I'm going to use Wisdom of the Oracle, okay, to help with your choices. So there will be timestamps below, so feel free to go directly if you feel like you know what one you want. Okay, so I'm going to go with the imagine. Okay, so maybe for everybody who stayed on to this message and didn't go right to the timestamp, just imagine the possibilities this month. Okay, so we're gonna do the first three cards are gonna kind of start off the reading, and then I'm gonna do a tarot reading for each of them. Okay, so hopefully these are helpful, and thank you for all the new subscribers lately and all your great comments. Okay, so this reading is going to be on what to get excited for March. Okay, what opportunity is coming through for you? And ooh, I said that at 111 in this video. Okay, and you might already know that this opportunity is coming, or you might not. But you know, I'm gonna help transmit some messages that will make sure that you don't miss this great opportunity that's coming up. Okay, so do you feel like your answers in number one, number two, number three? If you're drawn to more than one card, you could probably find that maybe there's more than one opportunity that's coming in, or you can find that maybe it's a blend of the two. Who knows? Okay, so what are the three cards? What is number one? What message needs to come out from the Wisdom of the Oracle? What opportunity is coming up? Okay. No, that's number one. Okay, this is number one. Okay. How about number two? What is number two? Number two. And what is number three? All right. This one. Okay. So feel free to see if, let's see if I can get this in. If I do, then I don't need to bother trying to take a photo, which that's usually what delays me a lot of time. Okay, so number one, number two, number three. Okay, see which one's drawn to you, and then go straight to the reading. Okay, see ya. Okay. So I'm not gonna stop the video. I'm gonna go straight to number one. Okay. So you chose number one. Okay, I'm gonna put this side over here. Okay, your card is Thinker. Okay, now what's this? So let me make sure. So this is something that you put a lot of thought on. So I mean, if you might know exactly what is coming in. Okay, this could be a new idea. This could be, this clarity, this truth that comes in that really helps you move forward, or you're just really inspired within the mind, really, wanting to, at the bare minimum, this is something that's gonna get you to think. Like, this opportunity is gonna be like, okay, let me think about this. Anyways, okay. So what is going on for pile number one? What kind of opportunity is coming in over the next month that they should, really keep an eye open for? Okay. Perfect. What do we have here? Okay. The situation. Eight of Pentacles. So it can be work. Okay, what you know about the situation. Judgment. So, I mean, with Thinker, Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, this is something that is very aware of you. Okay? How about what you don't know? Nine of Pentacles. So either that this is going to bring you real abundance, or we'll see how this plays out. Okay? What is the past that's bringing you right now? I don't know what this says. Five of Swords. So there's definitely some kind of conflict. Could definitely just be internal within the mind, especially if we have the air with the Thinker. Okay, what is coming ahead is the Queen of Cups. So this can be a water sign, or this can be really about tapping into your emotions after really being in a period of intense thinking. Okay. Okay. And what is the guidance? Five of Wands. Okay. So we have a lot of change here. Okay. And the Star. Okay. So the central theme here we have is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Eight of Pentacles is about work. It's about apprenticeship. It's about enjoying your work. Okay. So do you enjoy your work? This is something that you have probably thought a lot about, or there could be a new opportunity that comes. Okay. So with the Judgment here, okay, this is a major arcana. So this really has an opportunity to change your life. Okay. But with Judgment, this is like a decision once and for all. For some of you, this is about something coming back, a second chance. This is Judgment Day. Okay, this is what, like Archangel Michael, maybe? I think. I can't remember exactly. I apologize. Okay, where it's like the Judgment Day and it's like bringing back people from the dead and giving them the second chance. This can also be about a calling together with the Eight of Pentacles, and the Judgment. This can be about you doing a lot of deep thinking about what is your calling, so this being in like what you are known, like what is known to you, okay, what you know about the situation is that, and if you don't know about it, like this could come up definitely throughout this period of introspection, and maybe learning a lot of new topics, for example. Okay. But Judgment is like, I forget what I was saying, but I mean, okay, for some of you, this is about you knowing, okay, so you are being called for something, and you know this, and it's divinely guided. Okay. So the fact that, so again, it can be about your calling, it can be about like something coming back, something you want to work on. Okay. With the Five of Swords here in the past, okay, you can see here there is like a defeat. There could have been definitely like, harsh words. It's a five, so I mean, this also could be about just like, especially with a lot of the thinking, like you know just about mental change. Okay, we have the fives on both sided here. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands in terms of the guidance, and with the Five of Swords in terms of in the past. Okay, so Five of Wands is about competition. It is about conflict. So I mean, nothing here is suggesting to do a conflict in anything here. This can be about, like, I mean, okay, like about competition, especially if there's a job, a job that's either coming back or something that you're being called to do, that you've probably thought a lot about, or this opportunity is going to cause you to fight for it. This can be, if it's a job opportunity, it can be throwing your hat in the ring, for example. This can mean that there is a lot of competition. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups here, as well as, the opportunity moving forward. Okay, if this is about a person, okay, it can be about a female, but it doesn't have to be. But this is the, Queen of Emotions, Queen of Water. Okay, so whether it's a, physical female or male, it's a feminine energy. This is caring, this is love. Okay, she knows, you know how to care for herself first. So I mean, this can be about yourself and making sure that you are, you know what's the word, that you're taking care of yourself. Okay, because you're not going to be able to take care of others, for example, if you're not like filling your own emotional cup up first. Okay, but if this is about a person, somebody that you work with maybe, or somebody that you have worked with, or about a job, or about an employee, for example, kind of thing. This can be about like fighting for, okay? Like in the sense of, Five of Wands is, like, I mean, if you can see how they depict it, right? This shows the wolves, okay? This does show that, like, I mean, maybe there's something that you have to do that you've been, needing to make the hard call to end, for example, and then there's going to be fighting, but the guidance is to do it, for example. But I mean, if it's about a person, they're a catch. There could be a lot of people that's fighting for this person's attention, so the guidance is to fight for it. Okay, and so what you don't know here is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so we have a progression here. So in terms of the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. So I mean, if this is about work, what you may not know about this opportunity is that it's going to make you feel super, super abundant. I say at 11:11. This is going to make you like feel on top of the world, and that it's like, I got my money, I, worked hard on my craft, and then now I'm seeing the fruits of my labors. Nothing, after this conflict, after this mental conflict, maybe going back and forth about, within the mind or maybe within another, who knows? Okay? Granted, if this is in the, what you may not know about this situation is that, if the opportunity is for Queen of Cups, this can be about, again, Queen of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles, is that maybe you don't know that this is not only will this bring you, financial abundance and like security and everything like that, it's going to make you feel emotionally, fulfilled. And it also can be, the opportunity to really, put that self-love in. Okay, for others of you, if this is about, okay, we have the star here at the bottom, okay, which is about that wish, looking up to the stars and like following where it takes you. Okay, so it's like, if this is a conflict, okay, and you're making that final judgment about whether you work on a situation or not, for example, maybe you don't know that, like, this person's single. This Queen of Cups, like, I don't know. So whatever it is, like, you've definitely been thinking long and hard. There's going to be an opportunity to either, like, follow your calling, bring back something, back from the dead, bring some healing to a situation, okay? But whatever it is, it's going to make you feel great, okay? It's going to make you feel abundant, okay? So what is the takeaway message for those who chose number one? What can you tell them that will help them through the next month? What do we got here? Eight of Wands. Okay, and I was also like, okay, so this is kind of like a Rorschach kind of blot test, in the back. So you don't really know if it's upside, like, reversed or whatever, right? Okay, so when it fell on the ground, I was like, okay, well, let's see how this is, right? So we have the Eight of Wands, okay, which was picked up upright, had every chance to flip and so forth, okay? So Eight of Wands is about fast movement, okay? So it's like, whatever you've been thinking long and hard about, okay, whatever this is, it is Judgment Day. It is time to go for it or let this die, like, not literally, come on, bigger. Okay, but whatever you choose, it's going to set something in motion that goes really, really quickly. Okay, this is Eight of Wands. This is passionate. Okay, if this is a love situation for you, this is going to be like, this is known as the, like, Cupid's arrows. Okay, but this is like fast communication. This can be text messaging. Okay, this can be travel. This can be movement. So I mean, the guidance is to move forward, okay? But whatever you do, hold on to your hat because it's gonna go fast, and it's also a lot of excitement, okay? So if you've been feeling a little defeated, or like that there's just been too much fighting or whatever, you've been going back and forth within your mind, okay? It's Judgment Day. Make the call, okay? You thought long and hard about this opportunity. Okay, what is it? Or again, if it hasn't shown up to it, it's gonna come. And it has an opportunity to make you feel emotionally secure and physically secure. Okay? So, I mean, go for it. Communicate what you need to communicate. Compete for what you need to compete for. Fight for what you need to fight for. Go for that wish. What are you wishing for? What is your North Star? Follow your North Star. Okay. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you so much and have a great one. Take care. Hi, welcome number twos. Hopefully you're doing well. So let's see what your message is. Okay, let's go from here. Come to the edge. Okay, so there might be something that might require you to take a bit of a risk. But I mean, this is encouraging you to come to the edge. Go for it. Whatever this opportunity is. Okay. So, what is coming? I just saw the Two of Cups underneath, by the way. So, what is coming up for number twos? Okay, those who picked pile two, what can they expect over the next month? Okay, what opportunity is coming ahead that we're gonna make sure or help them not miss? Okay, what do they know about this, and what can we help them with? Okay. So hopefully you're doing well. Thank you to everybody who's been liking and subscribing. Okay, so what we have here. Eight of Pentacles. So some of you said at 111. Okay, some of you, pile one might resonate with you, okay, because that was a situation for them as well. And like I was playing and shuffling in between pressing play too. So not just what you saw me here. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. I'll talk to that about that in a second. Okay. Okay, what you know about this situation. I can't ever see these. Four of Cups. Okay, what you don't know about this situation is Three of Swords. Okay, what was the past? Two of Pentacles. The opportunity moving forward is the Two of Cups. What's going on with I gotta freeze this. Sorry. I'm probably not gonna cut that out because I got a lot of things to do today. Okay, so Two of Cups. There's an opportunity for Two of Cups here. Okay, and the guidance. The High Priestess. Okay, so you know what you need to do. Underneath the deck is Five of Swords. Okay, so come to the edge. Okay, there is an opportunity that's going to require you to take a leap of faith. This is kind of like a lot of the Fool energy, I find. Okay, and it's like going where the wind takes you, where you're, destined to go, where you're, guided. For some of you, you've just kind of been like, lifting your feet up and, yeah, letting the chips lie where they may. The interesting thing about this, I've been saying about with COVID and everything happening, it's like getting a chance to it's almost like the playing board's been like chucked up and the pieces are still falling, and it can fall anywhere, and it can fall upside down, and it could be like whatever you never thought about. I don't know if that is helpful. Okay. But there's a Five of Swords in the background, so there's definitely some conflict. Okay, there's going to be conflict within your mind, going back and forth, not being sure what to do, doing a little bit of that like self-defeat, or there's a conflict with another. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this can be about a job opportunity or about, something you want to work on. Okay, now since the opportunity is Two of Cups here, okay, this looks like something about like either like working with another, literally like through work, or through part, like working on a friendship or working on like even like in a romantic relationship here. Okay, something that like there's an opportunity to see eye to eye with another. Okay, and this is about emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment. Okay, so in the past we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so we do see for surrounding the Eight of Pentacles, there's twos, two and two. Okay, so we do have here that, like, again, so twos could be significant for you. Okay, but in the past there was a lot of kind of juggling, going back and forth, you know. But this is also about sometime in the past you did take your step into your new world. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles is that opportunity. Okay, but all aces are fleeting. Just because you're shown the opportunity doesn't mean, you know, you get it or take it. It just has an opportunity to like be successful if you take the steps needed in order to do it. Okay, so like once you see that ace, that gift from the above. Okay, so two is, when you're starting to make things tangible. Okay, you're starting to like put one foot, in front of the other. Okay, but this is about juggling and indecision. So I mean, you might have been going back and forth, in terms of like this is, about, you know um like it is that juggling, in a way it is kind of feeling like you have all the time in the world, because you have time to just juggle these opportunities. But how long can you juggle? I know how to juggle, so I can keep it going for, I don't know, about 10 minutes maybe or so. And I've been juggling since I was like 10, okay? So, 25 years, oh my god. And so, but if you don't know how to juggle, how long can you really juggle, the past and the present? The past or the future, or whatever the case is before. So there might have been a little bit of this indecision about what to do, or this can represent just some tangible change. Okay? So, but the interesting thing here too is that, okay, we have the Two of Pentacles in the past and the present, and it's the Eight of Pentacles. So again, it is about either your work or what you want to work on. Okay? But again, when you're working, this is the apprentice, for example, like they work and like again that time, like it doesn't, they don't feel time. It's like, oh, I'm happy working in my garden or whatever the case is. Okay, so what you know here is Four of Cups. So it can be about, depending on what the situation is. Okay, because what you don't know is Three of Swords. Okay, so since we have Five of Swords under the deck, I'm going to assume for many of you this is with a conflict with another. Okay, and so what you know, okay, is that this is a missed opportunity. Okay, with Two of Cups, or, okay, if it's not a missed opportunity, okay, you know that you've been stuck in this not making a decision point of time for too long, that you're missing the opportunities for emotional fulfillment. Okay, so you either know that, or whatever happened with this work situation, like someone you worked with, or someone you want to work with, or someone you had to fight with, or whatever kind of thing. Yeah, that it was you missed an opportunity here. Okay. What you don't know. So, for some of you who don't necessarily think about this as being a missed opportunity, maybe you don't know how much this actually did hurt you with Three of Swords. Okay. On the other hand, what you don't know could be that this hurt the other person a lot too. Like maybe this indecision, or this apathy, or like, I mean, this can be, seeming that kind of you're still so stuck in the past that you're missing opportunities, or and so if this is emotional, someone could feel the like, you could be ignoring somebody, for example. So what you don't know is either that this person is also heartbroken from this, or that this hurt you too, and it could be both. But the opportunity is 2 of Cups. So if you go to the edge, whatever that means, take that leap of faith, okay, there is an opportunity for an emotional connection. Now, I don't think this is a new connection. I think this is something that you know about, something that you've already been working on. Like, this is something that can be really productive. Okay, like this is, again, what I was about to say, the 8 plus the 2 is the 10. The 10 of Pentacles is that, like, that, like, happily ever after in sense of that, like, monetary and, family sense, like the houses and the white picket fences and whatever, the 2.5 children or whatever the case is, and a dog. Okay, so I mean, this can be, if this is a work opportunity or whatever the case is, there's already been some progress, okay, that can be built upon, okay, and now there's an opportunity for emotional commitment, okay, for you, those of you who chose number 2, like, I mean, I would suggest to check out, like, the general reading I did, because I mean, a lot of these same energies came out, okay, but let's see if we can get this in clearly. But 2 of Cups is, you should hear, like, I mean, this does definitely suggest love. If it's not, like, some of you can find love within a work situation, or bring balance, within a situation or a friendship that I say at 11:11. So your guidance here is the High Priestess. You know what to do in this situation. Like, I do feel like with this come to the edge, like, I mean, her hair is kind of like wild and like blocking her eyes. And it's almost like, like, everything's going to be okay. Just go for it, whatever that is. Okay. Because there is, for many of you, an opportunity for love in this situation. So trust your intuition. Okay. This guidance can also be, okay, so the High Priestess can mean that, there's secrets, she's, there's the veil, right? So there might be something that you need to, uh, disclose, for example, or reveal, okay? But this conflict, it seems like there's an opportunity to work on it, okay? What kind of guidance can you give, or what's the takeaway for those who chose number 2? It's a takeaway message that will help them throughout the month. Man, that happened in the last one too. I'm going to take this as one as well. 3 of Cups. 9 of Wands. So I think this one actually, like, it doesn't really matter. The message is the same, okay? So 3 of Cups. Okay, so I mean, this can be about a friend. Like, a 3 of Cups friendship situation can go down to a 2 of Cups situation where you see eye to eye and have this emotional connection, whether it's romantic or on a friendship level, okay? But there was something that changed in the recent past, okay, where, it's now time to work on something, or it's about your work, okay, and this is celebration, this is having fun, this is get together, this can be about the next holiday, about, like, in terms of timing, okay, and so we have the 9 of Wands, okay, it might have came reverse, it might not have come reverse, but it doesn't matter, this is about success. It's not success yet. This is about, this is the wounded warrior. Like, you can kind of see him, all bandaged up, and I believe he's a fox. Be foxy. But this is the wounded warrior where it's like, you've been through some battles, With the 5 of Swords, there could have been some harsh words. There could have definitely been, pain within this, on both sides maybe. Okay? But with one more push, one more try, if you want success, Okay, there's an opportunity to get together. Okay, some of you, like when it comes to come to the edge, it's like about following your, well, for everyone, it's about following your intuition about what you're guided to do. But it's like take that risk, and I think it is to get together with somebody. Okay, and there is an opportunity to either work together as a partnership or a romance or both, but you have the Two of Cups, which is the opportunity moving forward. So one more push. Okay, what conflict do you need to fix? What do you need to make right? What apologies do you need to say? Okay, so hopefully that was helpful. And yeah, I'm gonna go on to number 3. Okay, number 3, last but not least. Okay, so what does your card say? I picked it upside down, but it is definitely a right side up. But for some of you, maybe you're not imagining enough. Like you're not allowing yourself to daydream. Or maybe you are spending too much time daydreaming and not enough time making things in reality. Okay? But whatever, this is about opportunities that are coming up. Now, imagine, didn't that come up in the beginning? Now, this is my 3rd reading, so it's now been a bit of time. I'm pretty sure that came up at the beginning. Okay? So if you went straight to this without listening to the intro, this popped itself out. Okay, but so for everybody, imagine the possibilities. Okay, let your mind wander. Okay, because I think it could be possible. All right. So what message do we have for those who picked number 3? Okay, what will help them throughout the month? What opportunity can they get excited for? What opportunity should they keep their eye out for? Okay. So thank you all again for subscribing and liking. It gets me excited. Okay. So the situation. The 8 of Cups. So this can be about walking away or walking towards. Now with the Imagine card here, I think you're walking towards your wish. Okay, what you know. 9 of Cups. Yeah. We have 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Wherever you were is no longer emotionally fulfilling anymore. Okay, so you know it is time to go after what will be satisfaction, what will make you just sit there and just be like, oh, everything is great. So you are imagining, and if you're not yet, imagine. Okay, yeah, okay. So look at this 9 of Cups. Okay, so this is a cat, and he's like, it comes out, he actually has like a canary. Okay, 222. I said. So some of you it can be about like getting the catch, catching the catch, going after the catch, but whatever. This is about, you're gonna feel super satisfied with yourself. Like if you can see that cat, it's like, I haven't even finished. The tail is still sticking out of my mouth, but I am super satisfied. I got my wish. Had my eye on the prize, and I got it. Yeah. All right. What you don't know about this, but it's true. Page of Wands. So, I don't know. Maybe you're gonna have a lot of fun. Whatever this is, we're gonna find out a little bit more about this, okay? But what you don't know is that, maybe whatever you're going after wants you to, or you don't know about how going after this wish is gonna get this like passionate excitement where you're just like, yes, yes. Okay, what's the past? So 9 of Wands is underneath the deck. I just picked it up the wrong way, but it could also represent the past too, where you did that one last push, to make an ending, for example, to walk away from something that is no longer fulfilling to you, okay, so that you can get your canary. All right, but the past is 6 of Wands. So there is some victory. Okay, Six of Wands is about like, coming home victorious, getting that public recognition. It's like maybe whatever was satisfactory to you before is no longer now. Doesn't really give you that like satisfaction, that like, tasty, but also Six of Wands does represent, like, again, coming home victorious, the battle, but it's still six, like it has to, you know, like, okay, you might be at the nine right now where there's just one more push, again, which could be involving walking away from something, and walking towards what will be your wish, okay? So, I mean, but in the past, there's some kind of victory, some kind of recognition, but there's more work to do, and I think you're doing the hard work. That's amazing, okay? Even if it feels tough, okay? Keep that mind on the future, how you see it looking. Okay, the opportunity throughout the month. Seven of Wands, okay? So this is great. Okay, so one thing, we have 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so what comes at 10? Surprise. Okay, but we also have, 6 of Wands in the past and 7 of Wands in the future. Okay, so the 7 of Wands is okay. The 6 of Wands is when, like, again, you have that victory, you have that, recognition, for example. Seven of Wands is when you have to then defend your position. It can mean that, like, everybody that was there supporting you in the past may have turned their back on you. It might have been like, I thought I was gonna pet you, and you bit me. Oh my goodness, like, I mean, like, people that you thought were on your team, are not on your team anymore. So this is about fighting for what you know is right, okay? Like, if there's something that no longer works for you on an emotional sense, okay, by walking away from something, that other person, the other people, like, whatever, this can be a person, place, a thing, might not be ready to let you go, for example, you know? But this is about, you know, like, standing your ground, taking this, Ace of Wands, passion that, you may not know that you have within you, okay? In order to, like, keep fighting against those naysayers, okay? Keep doing what you know is right, okay? The one wand of passion, the 7 right here together, that's 8 of Wands, that's things moving fast, okay? So you're gonna get your wish. You're going to be so satisfied. Okay, the guidance, the moon, face your fears. Okay, this is major arcana here. This is the only major arcana that we have here. Okay, everything here, minor, major. Okay, like, you've got this. Okay, you don't need anyone's help. You just gotta imagine the possibilities and go for it. Okay, you might need to look within, see what you really want, but I do think that this is about, facing your fears. I do also find about, like, illumination. Okay, things look scary in the dark. Okay, things may not be as they seem in the dark. Okay, but imagine, like, once you keep going, okay, the sun comes up. Okay, we have the sun in the main reading as well. I believe this is, okay, imagine. Okay, but it's about facing your fears. It's about looking at within, and then, like, bringing it to the surface. Following that path, by following your guidance. This can represent something that, like, you know, culminates at the full moon, for example. Okay, this can represent, Pisces. Okay, but did I, like, pull all the cards? Can't remember. 6 of Wands. Yeah. So the opportunity for you is to fight for what you want, and your guidance is to face your fears because you are going to get your wish and you know it. And you're going to love it. Okay. So what is the takeaway message? Oh my goodness, I keep happening. Okay, so some of you might have to go through some tower moments in order to make this things happen, you know, but I mean, it's meant to be. Okay, this is about your happiness. So that's the takeaway message, and I'll look at those too. I'll be back. Okay, so with the 9 of Wands. Okay, so this one did go in reverse. So, I mean, no matter the resistance, okay, it's like, go after your wish. And what we have here is the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Pentacles. So this is going to bring balance. This is destiny. This is fate. This is luck. So what is your wish fulfillment? What will make you feel super lucky? Okay, because I think that, you know, again, okay, the 2 major arcanas are the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune. So I think that if you face your fears, fight for what you want, acknowledge what you no longer find emotionally fulfilling anymore, and what will be emotionally fulfilling. And I think this could be your test, like a karmic test, universal test, that it's like, if you look within, if you go deep within and bring any kind of crud to the surface that you need to, even if it's hard, okay, if you let, you know, the like night light guide you. Okay, the moon guides you. Okay, so at 11:11. Okay, it's gonna be really lucky. Okay, it's gonna bring you to be so. Oh my goodness, March is a fantastic month for everybody. Get excited. You know, if you're not watching this in March, get excited because you were destined to watch it right here, right now. Okay, so yeah, keep fighting for it. Okay, you know what you want. And you're gonna get it. Destined. Okay, even if you don't know what that is. Okay, sometimes it's based on contrast. You know what you don't want, so therefore you know what you do want. Okay, the 8 of Cups. You know, like, it shows them walking away. You know, with some of the baggage and things like that, but it's not necessarily showing where they're going. Though I think you know where you're going. You know, you're going for your wish, and you've been imagining. So go get it. Keep having your faith. Keep taking the steps required. I think it's just one more push. And don't let anyone stop you. Okay, awesome. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon.